Alrighty, what is up, guys? Another day, another video, I guess, but I don't know where this is gonna end up in the video, but I have a package here from Adidas, not blurred out. Whenever I get a package from Adidas, and I think when everybody does, it has like certain information of what is actually inside the package. So to like the regular consumer, it might not matter, but you know, if you're savvy in the sneaker game or really any product game, if you have like the SKU or the style code there, it takes a quick Google search to figure out what's in here. So not the greatest for package theft. I know Adidas and other brands, you know, try to mitigate package theft as much as possible, but really this doesn't help the case. Anyway, if you're able to make out whatever was in there, I know what's in there. So I just wanted to film my unboxing and first reaction on these just because these are such a weird sneaker. And I'm not exactly sure what the fate of these are in the collection. I don't know if it's a quick flip or long game, if it's something I actually wear, who knows. But I wanted to share my first reactions with you guys, because what else do I have to do in this world? So these came to us via Yeezy Day. It's the Yeezy Knit Runner. These are Faded Azure 3 times. Faded Azure, Faded Azure, Faded Azure. I got these in a size 10, which is typically what I get my Yeezys in. My true size is really a 9.5 in like Nikes and Jordans and stuff, but I usually size up half the size in Yeezys. It's the moment of truth. Let's see what's in here. They come individually wrapped, which is interesting. I thought it'd be one piece of box paper. Interesting. These are so weird. What the heck? Ooh, the sun is just hitting bright on these. Chill. Let's see. So you got that stuff that usually comes connected to the shoe, but there's literally nowhere on this shoe where these can be connected. Alright. Interesting is all I've got to say. So it's like a knit upper. It feels not so soft. It feels more so like, you know, when you get acrylic paint and it dries on a t-shirt. That's what it kind of feels like. And then you can see the color gradient between that blue and the green. I guess that's what the Faded Azure is. Feels like a Nike Shox R4. That's like the first sneaker that I could think of with sort of the foam inside the sneaker not visually showing. There's definitely, I guess, is it Boost? I don't even know what's on the bottom here, but I think this chunk up to here is all foam, and then the rest is the knit upper. And then on the inside it has this cardboard insert, I imagine, to retain the shape. You get your size tag there on the footbed. It's so weird. And then yeah, this piece of paper to really keep the shape there. On the outside you get your US size, which I think is weird. You know, with the 2 other colorways before this, I always thought that was crazy weird. And then here's the bottom traction pattern. So this reminds me a lot of the Yeezy Foam Runner, which isn't too far off. It's like a distant cousin because it is called the Knit Runner after all. So it seems like the mechanics and design are very similar, especially if you look down like this on it. But yeah, there's some nice, I wouldn't call it nice, but there's elastic around here. I gotta try these on. I'm gonna kick this over to some sort of video review or voiceover after I've had more time to experience these. But yeah, these are the initial reactions. We're 4 minutes deep now, give or take a few, and these are weird. I don't know if they're worth $210, but interesting for sure. Huh. Alright, so I've had some time to wear them around a little bit, and styling wise, I think they only look good with baggier pants. I couldn't imagine wearing these with any sort of slim denim or tapered sweatpants or anything, especially given my slender figure. These things are just so chunky from the top down from actually all angles, so I don't think a skinny look would go well with these. I talked about fit a little bit earlier in the video, but definitely go up half a size from your normal shoe size, and some would even say go up a full size. This shoe's meant to hug your foot like a sock, so tightness is key here. And then fit is definitely tied to comfort, and I mentioned earlier in the video here is that the foam that's inside of the sneaker is essentially the cushioning here as far as like walking technology. There's no sign of it being Boost, but if I had to guess, it definitely is Boost because that's Adidas's flagship technology, and you consider the retail price. Boost sneakers go for a very similar retail price, so if you put 2 and 2 together, I think it is actually Boost. I point out a little stitching indent within the sneaker. That looks to be where the uppers and the foam are attached, and actually the footbed or the sock liner on the inside is also stitched in. It's not a removable insole like other Yeezy sneakers. But generally these I wouldn't say are the most comfortable sneaker. I find them to be pretty stiff at the uppers, like I mentioned. They're not as flexible as you'd think. I recently wore some Ultra Boost 2.0s, and as you know, the Prime Knit on Ultra Boost is super flexible and sort of molds to your foot. These, again, are very much like a dried acrylic paint on a t-shirt, or like gardening gloves if you guys have ever used those. Very stiff, very rigid, not a lot of flexibility when it comes to bending and creasing and stuff like that. I also find them to get kind of hot. I'm not sure if it's the material of this knit or if it's insulated at all, but definitely more of like a winter clog-like type of sneaker versus like a, summertime Prime Knit mesh sort of sneaker. And then just some additional information about the sneakers. So these released on August 2nd, 2022, which I referenced earlier in the video as Yeezy Day, which supposedly Kanye didn't even want anything to do with. And this faded Azure colorway is the third colorway of this knit runner model. So the first one was Sulfur, released back in September of 2021, and then Stone Carbon most recently in March of 2022. So what it comes down to for me, is this an actual sneaker or is this a moccasin? It's a hybrid of both. I think it's arguable that every sneaker in the Yeezy catalog is weird in their own respects, and for a long time the 450 had the crown in my book as like the weirdest Yeezy sneaker, but I think these knit runners definitely give those 450s a run for their money when it comes to weirdness. $210 retail price, is it worth it? Probably not. For the regular consumer, I think you're better off using that same $200+ on something else. However, if you're a collector like myself with a plethora of things, liking a lot of different sneakers, colorways, styles, etc., I think it's kind of worth it. If you guys follow me on Instagram, shameless plug, you'll know that I'm into the weird stuff, so I'm definitely going to keep these. Let me know what you guys think of these sneakers, shoes, moccasins, whatever in the comment section below. Is this a pair you're rocking with, or is this an easy pass? And then beyond that too, let me know if you guys scored anything on Yeezy Day. I know a lot of people were hitting. It was also slightly disappointing in my opinion, but love to hear from you guys. I've plugged the Instagram, I've plugged the selling page, I think. If not, check it out in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.